Okay, let's let that live sink in. Get all the everything up to date on the Bitstream upload, bloom, bloom. So, give you a second here. Give you a little market update today. This is Ryan with Interstate Mortgage Service, and we service Arizona for all mortgage needs. Pretty proud of it since '96. So, love to earn your business. We're going to just give you a little market update today on the mortgage pricing. It's just been wild. Everything is very clearly being moved by news, wars, rumors of wars, this type of stuff. So today, the market opened and prices went down. It was kind of a seesaw day, up, down. The interesting thing is how we closed and the strength at which we closed the market today. The big man hinted that Iran was in negotiations, and then the news said that was a false story, and it kind of created a little bit of turmoil during the day. And then the big man said that he got a surprise from Iran, I guess a good one, on a commitment that was made yesterday and was delivered today. So he didn't get into it, but I'm going to show you what the market did as far as the cost of money. So we are on a 30-year UMBS 5% coupon. This is a daily chart. So you can see that when we opened, took a dump, and then it came back up, and then it had some major news right in here. This was kind of when I was hearing possible troop deployment. Iran was expanding. Trump was maybe feeding everybody a line of BS. And so the costs went up, and then it got improved here. And then this little surprise when he referenced, you can see this ended up being the biggest move of the day. I was going to do a video right in this spot, and I said, well, let's wait a little bit. And you can see that we improved, and then it tested that, and then finished very strong today. So again, just for those of you that may not understand this, this is a 5% coupon. If you were to deliver a mortgage, and you've got a cost here of 98.31. So as this chart goes up, that means the costs are getting less. Figure in the mortgage industry, we call a par rate, meaning that this figure would be at 100, or wouldn't cost any percentage points to make that 100. So when we're at a 98.31, right out of the gate, to get that rate, the window is going to charge you 1.7% in discount points to get that coupon. And then on top of that, you've got other costs associated with loan servicing, the mortgage lender's expenses and profit margin, and then lastly, the originator of your choice of who you use will also charge points on this. So typically, I would say lenders are going to run around 2.5%, originators 1 to 1.5%, maybe 2, depending on who you choose, and then your Fannie and Freddie price hits, loan level adjustments, would put this 5% rate probably around costing 5 points when you add all of that in. So this rate is really out of the market right now. There's very few borrowers going to pay 5-6 points, but it just shows you as this goes up and we get closer to par, like when Trump, for example, was doing the State of the Union, everybody was real excited because this coupon at the window was actually paying about half a point. So instead of right now you paying or it costing 1.7, it was paying a half. So that kind of tells you we're talking about almost 200 basis points difference in price deterioration since we hit that low and got into the Iran Middle East conflict. But To recap today, I just wanted to bring it to your attention as how bad news in the market, war expansion, Marines, 82nd Airborne, these were all headlines coming through, and it means that this is going to cost a lot more to get that 5%. Now, as we get the good news, the little afternoon surprise, it shot back up to where we're at 98.31. So we want to see this continue in the morning and start trending back. And then that means our interest rates in layman's terms will start getting back into the high 5% and versus like the 6.25 window that they're at right now. So we want to have that start dipping back down and continue to move that way. Anywho, that's the update for today, March 24th, 2026. Hope you have a great rest of the day. If you need a price quote, you can always go to interstatemortgage.net. Again, we service only Arizona, and we'd be happy to write you up a deal and try to save you some money. All right, everybody have a great day. Peace on earth, goodwill towards men and women.